This video is about Deepin. We're going to install ArcoLinuxB Deepin. This is the BIOS in VirtualBox. You can also install UEFI, and then you select the top line there where it says ArcoLinux. Here you can choose in your BIOS what to boot from. If you have issues with hardware, you can even change them with tab and start typing behind it and enter and so on. But in this case, normally people just, enter. UEFI or BIOS doesn't matter, you boot up right into your system. Lots of lines, everything gets started, and you boot into your operating system. That's now the deal in April 2020. But Deepin still seems to elude us how to do that for Deepin. So Deepin and Qtile in April 2020 still have the XFCE pass-through kind of approach that we had last year or year and a half, right? So you'll boot up in a minimal XFCE and your pop-up comes here telling to you, okay, you are still advised to run gparted. If it's not clean, select them, throw it in the dustbin and apply the operations, and everything is cleaned out. And then you go for run Calamares, quick press here. And I was super quick in clicking on the icon there because we have explained something in here. There's some reminder. If you read it once, you probably remember it for the rest of your life. But if you forgot, there it is. A reminder that some of the packages conflict with each other. And that's an Arch Linux thing. 3.2.20 is the version at this point in time. And in that case, I need to show you also this little image. It might end in this thing. It says U-mount and then installation failed. Well, actually, no. Installation was successful. Reboot. That's the message. Next. I've installed in all the videos, we have 15 desktops with number 16 being the extended ISO, so 16 ISOs. I've installed this one, that one, and that one on all of them, well, some of them, right? So it's depleted now. I'm just gonna go for the Linux kernel and select maybe something else like, I don't know, Discord and Telegram. Why not? Join us, Telegram, chit chat, Discord, just ArcoLinux stuff, and join us there. Lots of tools to choose from. There are videos explaining what these tools are, how to use these tools, and a summary as well of all these choices here. So check out YouTube for that. Choose whatever you like, whatever you use, but keep an open mind that maybe you'll find something new that's better. Might happen. Next, internet, all kinds of things. Locale is pointing to the Calamares locale. If you decided to install something in Greek, then it will be a Firefox in Greek. Next, theming, lots of things to choose, but some of them will clash. Xcursor Breeze conflicts with Breeze. Xcursor conflicts with this one. So you can do this and it will still work. Calamares will still install whatever desktop it is, but it will conflict in the backend and it will install just one of the two. Okay? So just so you know, you need to choose this one or the other one. And Breeze, that's why we abandoned Breeze. That's why we have this bbata ice thing. So less confliction, less frustration, everybody happy. Next, games. Lots of games to install, and the Steam guy has an enormous library to install. Lots of utilities. Take a look at. Click them open. I mean, there's lots of things in there. Next. This is for us. If we install, we tend to install tens of times, if not hundreds of times, ISOs per month. So we have this thing here to just click and we can talk to each other, have a file manager, work on our systems. Next. Decides if it's not correct to change the pin, right? But normally it's correct unless the plasma server is down, then you choose it yourself. change maybe here some settings, and we're choosing the keyboard here, and then decide what to do. No swap, with a swap, without, with hibernate, and so on. So 3 options here, and it shows what's going to happen here. Encrypt or not encrypt, which means you have 6 of them. 6 options plus number 7, manual partition. Then you have to go ahead and make your own partition any way you see fit. But that's explained in ArcoLinux.com. Everything you should know about Calamares. There's an article, 30 videos just about Calamares. And then we go to naming and passwords. You know the drill. Decide what you want to have. Login, not login, same password, not the same password. And then it's installing. Now this installer Calamares will only install the applications you selected if you've got internet, and I do seem to have internet since it already says red, there are updates, right? So no internet, Calamares will install just fine, but no extra software. If you install a lot of software, it's gonna wait here around 80%, and it's gonna seem that it's broken. It's gonna seem like that. So in the end, in the back end, Calamares is doing the work you selected. You selected a lot of software. A lot of software is going to be downloaded. You have a fast internet, you have a slow internet. Okay, it's gonna take a little bit longer if you have slow internet. CPU is fast, a lot of memory on your system. It all matters, and at some point in time will end. So walk away if you are getting frustrated, saying, it's frozen. It's not. Just have to sit it out and wait for everything to download and then everything to install, and then you can reboot later on. All right, pausing the video here. All right, the installation is finished. You restart now. This is already clicked, so that's okay. Done. And you reboot into our system, whatever desktop that is. In this case, it's Deepin. It makes a lot of noise. Luckily, you don't hear it, I think, in the video. I don't know, probably you do hear it now. And when it's 5 o'clock in the morning and everybody's asleep, that's gonna be hell. So, this is Deepin. We've kept a little birdie, that's true. The wallpaper is from ArcoLinux is not there. We kept, we call it lovingly our birdie. And for the rest, of course, it's ArcoLinux with ArcoLinux 30 icons here, and everything is just working fine. We'll see if we can boot up into Deepin next month. There seems to be some things we need to resolve. But anyway, we have Deepin, and that's cool for us. We can already start updating, it seems, but that's beyond the scope of this video. We are done explaining how to install ArcoLinuxB Deepin. Now, there is, of course, one last thing. I try to end up every video, try to end up with Firefox and show you guys there is a huge amount of content and a lot of work, sweat and tears, as they say here in Belgium, has gone into the creation of that. So ArcoLinuxD.com, all the phases, all the desktops are here, and the ones from phase 2 from our flagship are here, but Deepin is there as well, Deepin articles. And I admit there is still more to discover about Deepin because they have their own particular applications, but there is already lots of knowledge there. So check it out and have fun with Deepin.